Good morning and Assalamu alaikum students. Hope you will be fine. As you know that we are learning chapter number 4, structure of molecules. Today we will discuss about intermolecular forces. Inter mean between. We can write inter mean between. And molecular mean molecules. So the forces between molecules are called intermolecular forces. As we know, the forces between atoms are called chemical bonds, and the forces between molecules are called intermolecular forces. For detail, we can define intermolecular forces as, in addition to strong forces, strong forces are bonding forces. Relatively weak forces are also exist in between molecules. These forces are called intermolecular forces. The forces between molecules, but these forces are weak forces and bonding forces are strong forces. For example, if we take molecule of hydrochloric acid HCl, we can write it HCl, partially positive and partially negative. As hydrogen has positive charge and chlorine has negative charge, they are partially mean individual charge. We can take another molecule HCl, partially positive, partially negative. Similarly, another molecule partially positive and partially negative. So as we know, these are chemical bonds. This one are the chemical bonds, and these weak forces are intermolecular forces. So this was definition of our concept of intermolecular forces. Now we will discuss about dipole interaction. Before the dipole interaction, we have to know van der Waals forces. The van der Waals forces are the all intermolecular forces are called van der Waals forces. Van der Waals mean to say there are many forces between molecules of any atom or any substance. These intermolecular forces will be collectively called van der Waals forces. So we will discuss now about dipole interaction. So what is dipole interaction? As you know that there are strong forces between atoms of molecule and weak forces present between molecules. So if the positive end of one molecule attract to negative end of other molecule, they are arranged in such a way that when partial positive and partial negative charges exist in different position molecule, the adjacent molecule will rearrange themselves in such a way that negative end of that molecule comes near to positive end of other molecule. So it results a net force attraction between oppositely charged ends of two adjacent molecules, and these attraction of forces is called dipole-dipole forces. We can define it simply: net forces of attraction between oppositely charged ends of two adjacent molecules. Adjacent mean relative molecules or closed molecules. Adjacent molecules. So if forces of attraction are formed between oppositely charged ends of two adjacent molecules, these forces will be called dipole-dipole interaction or dipole-dipole forces. For example, if we take hydrochloric acid molecules, as we have learned in intermolecular forces, that are formed in this way: partially positive, chlorine partially negative, and other molecule of HCl partially positive and partially negative. So they will form a net force of attraction. In that way, these molecules will be close to and next molecule. We can write it in this way, that they are attracting the relative molecule. That's why these molecules come nearer and nearer, because the attraction of positive end to negative end. We can write it partially negative, partially positive, partially negative, partially positive, partially negative, and partially positive. So these molecules come close to each other due to net force attraction. So these forces are called dipole-dipole interaction. Now we will discuss about hydrogen bonding, that are also type of intermolecular forces or forces of attraction. So when partially positively charged hydrogen atom of one molecule attract and form a bond with partially negatively charged atom of other molecule, the bonding is called hydrogen bonding. Hydrogen atom attract the negative ion charged atom of other molecules. So that is called hydrogen bonding. We can define it as when partially positively charged hydrogen atom of one molecule attracts and forms a bonding with partially negatively charged that was hydrogen atom charged atom of other molecule, then that type of bonding that will be formed will called hydrogen bonding, because hydrogen is attracting the other molecule. We can simply take example of water, as water are present in this way: partially positive, partially negative. Similarly, another molecule of water, partially negative, partially positive, another molecule of water, partially positive hydrogen atom, partially negative oxygen atom, and partially positive hydrogen atom. So they will form dipole-dipole forces, and the attraction of hydrogen atom will form it hydrogen bonding. We can write it as HOH in this way, partially positive, partially negative, partially positive. Another molecule will return in this way, partially positive, partially negative, and partially positive. Another molecule of water is as. So they are forming dipole forces, but the attraction was because of hydrogen. So this bonding will be called hydrogen bonding. There is a important question related to board, that is, why does ice float on water? That is also because of hydrogen bonding, because density of ice, because density mean ratio of mass to volume of anything, because water or ice, water is denser than ice. Denser mean the density of water is more than ice. So we know if there is density less than something, then the light thing will flow on upside and heavy thing will be on the downside. As water have density more than ice, so ice will float on the water. The density of water is 1.00 gram per centimeter cube, and density of ice at normal temperature or at 0 degree centigrade, the density of ice is 0.917 gram per centimeter cube. We can clearly see that density of water is 1 greater than density of ice 0.917 gram per centimeter cube. So water is denser than ice, that's why ice float on water. That is also a reason of hydrogen bonding. So today we have learned about intermolecular forces, dipole-dipole forces, and hydrogen bonding. So if you have any question, you can ask again, and if you have any suggestion to improve my lectures or video, you can comment. We will follow it. Thank you. Allah Hafiz.